And the Lord said they shall hear.
Yeah.
Right? And the wicked shall not understand. So it don't matter. Ain't no such thing as COINTELPRO.
Right.
The only reason COINTELPRO is because of us.
Right.
And that's again, as the scriptures say, you selling your brother for all the gold of Ophir. You being a coon, man.
Exactly. Yeah.
How it should never be to a point where a so-called black man can want something from somebody else so bad that he sell out his brother.
Exactly.
Bro, like that. Read that again, man. This got to be a standard in our community, bro. Right. This has to be a standard.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 7, and verse 18. It reads, "Change not a friend for any good."
Change meaning exchange.
Right? "By no means. Neither a faithful brother for the gold of Ophir."
Look at that, man. The gold of Ophir was a gold vein, like when there was gold rush in California. It was a place where there was gold deposits.
Right.
It was a rich place. You're not even supposed to sell your brother out for access to that place, man.
Right.
Solomon used to ship from there, man.
Right.
And look, all the Bible is saying is solidarity. That's the skill that our people have never learned, man. It's so easy to divide us, man, because we're searching to be somebody. White people don't have that complex.
Right. Chinese people don't have that. No nation on this earth have that.
The Arab men
they don't have that
complex.
They don't have that problem at all.
We see homeless white people that's proud.
Right. Yeah.
Straight up. Say what?
White dude, I was homeless for 2.5 years on the street.
Why you homeless for? Don't you know America was made for you to succeed?
Yeah, no, I was victim of my identity theft. I got a lot of health problems. But anyways, that being said, right, I'm doing good now. And just want to say, as a white man's perspective, man, like, shoot, you know, I have self-doubted myself and shit, you know what I'm saying? So, like, it's not every, like, you know.
Are you trying to tell us all white people not the same?
No. Yeah. No.
Yeah. Come on.
Yeah.
We heard that before.
Are all snakes the same?
Shit, my actions.
Are all snakes the same?
I don't know you. I don't know your actions, man.
Come on, man.
You should respect us for not trusting you. Huh?
That's why I let my actions speak for me.
I asked you
We
what you
judge a
asked. I
person
don't
by
know
their
you.
actions, not by the color.
Oh, no. Don't quote Martin Luther King who y'all shot and killed. Did they not kill Martin Luther King? Who killed Martin Luther King? White people. Right?
I'm not that white guy.
His last speech.
When he says he feel like he integrated his people to a burning building.
Don't let your guilt
You
don't let your guilt make you join the conversation that's
Okay,
above.
alright.
You should listen. You should listen.
You
should listen. You should
That goes
listen.
into the proudness of these damn white people. Why the hell do you think that you can come and interrupt a conversation that ain't got nothing to do with you? And don't know.
Hold on, this nigga said half my family's black.
You're not even saying shit. Hold up. But I've done more for black people than you people think.
Yo.
You've done more for black
Hey, Facebook, do y'all see this? Do y'all see this?
You know, self-righteous and shit.
Whoa,
You know, you gotta
do
get
you
that
supposed to chastise me right now?
Right.
No, you're speaking English.
What?
Speaking.
English?
I said, do you suppose?
All white people are not the same.
That's what you trying to say.
Not all black people are the same.
Of course not.
Exactly.
Exactly what? What's your
Not all
point?
anybody's the same.
Okay.
Fact.
And now what? Do you suppose that I should trust you?
No, should I trust you? No.
I didn't ask you that.
We actually wasn't even talking.
I said, do
trust
you
a person
suppose?
based on how they go about
I said, do
themselves.
you suppose
How they
that
carry
I should
themselves,
trust you?
everything they've done in their life, what they are, what they do.
Can I ask a question about this?
Conversation?
1 second.
How did you get in this conversation? It looked like what?
Okay
A
then.
pretty enlightening group. Did we ask for you to engage us in this conversation? So respectfully.
No, I just heard that.
So
and,
respectfully,
just be honest.
you should
I was
just be
giving
listening,
you a
right?
He joined the conversation to tell us how to feel.
Respectfully, you should just listen, right?
Everybody feel the way they want to feel, dude. Man, shit.
That's why I asked you that. So you suppose that he should trust you?
No.
All right.
Anybody
So
should
good.
trust you?
So
No.
why
Why
shouldn't he
come up here?
Why shouldn't he trust you?
Because he doesn't know me.
Say what?
He doesn't know me.
Wait. Or has history taught us not to trust your people?
Well, his history taught a lot of things.
I didn't ask you that. Has history taught us not to trust your people?
Figure it out.
Has history even taught you not to trust your own people?
Stupid idiot. This is a joke, man.
He
Nigga
said,
proud.
"Has history taught taught you not to trust your own?
I'll answer that if you answer my question. Has history taught us not to trust your people?
Our actions in past history taught you not to trust our
Answer the
people.
damn question.
Mercy. Isn't history the past?
Yeah.
So what you talking about? Has not history taught us not to trust
You
you?
gotta think there's a lot of white folks, right? Like my white folks got kicked out of
This guy said half my
Poland
family's black.
from Hitler.
Now he gonna bring up Bill.
Come on, bro.
Bro, is that how you gain a black friend?
No.
Hey, Nadab, this how you gain a black friend. Half my family's black.
Oh, well, you're good.
Hey, you're good.
You're good.
Hey, my girlfriend.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, no. That's weak. That's weak. Too bad.
I'm gonna ask you again.
Wow, now he butting into a conversation, calling it weak.
Just on something.
I'm gonna ask you again.
We wasn't even talking to you.
Look, has history taught us not to trust your people?
Yes, action. Like I said, actions of us in history.
So
but
isn't it
you got
intelligent
English
of
white
me-
people, then you got Polish white people, you got Italian white people,
Good.
you got Nordic white people.
Has history taught us not to trust those people?
Yes.
Yes, but you're
So,
generalizing.
wait. So isn't it smart for me not to trust you?
No.
So I
You're
should.
closing yourself off.
So I should ignore history. So
to-
I should ignore
to
history.
Opening, broaden your mind.
So I should ignore history.
He told you to broaden your mind.
History is a judge to know what to do for the future. Right?
So history has taught me not to trust you.
Right.
But you gotta take it back to be real in history. Black people sold their own slaves and had slavery going
I
on.
knew he was gonna go there.
Hey, what history is this?
Yeah,
What history is
What
that?
history is that? What history is
It's
that?
just
What
like
history
sex
is that?
trafficking
What history
today.
is that?
It's just like sex trafficking today.
No,
answer the
Sell-
question.
you
What
sell
history?
slaves.
What history is
Business.
that? What history is
Not
that?
personal.
It's not personal.
What history did black people sell their own people? What history is that?
What history?
Yes.
That's African history.
No, that's your history.
That's
Because
American
he's not
history.
African, bro.
That's
You don't
everything.
even know who you're talking to.
And that history is your history. You came out saying that. Your people told us that. Your people taught
My
us that.
people were fucking running from Hitler.
You said what?
My people were running from Hitler.
Your people was what?
Running from Hitler.
Oh, so you're a Jew.
make
You're
it-
Jewish. You're
No,
Jewish.
I'm Polish.
So you're a Poland Jewish person.
He said he's Polish. So basically he's admitting that the so-called Jewish people
So the
are just
people
Polish.
that's over there that's calling themselves Jews come from where your people come from, right?
What?
He didn't get that. Yeah. He didn't get
Easy
that.
question. Easy. Hey, what's your name? Naruto. What's your name?
Math.
Matt, watch out. Matthias. Listen, let me ask you this. I can't call him Matthias.
No.
I mean, that's Greek.
No.
I can't call him Matatawa.
No, you can't.
Matthias.
Matthias, that's Greek.
Matthias, listen. Let me ask you this. You say you Polish,
Yeah.
but you Jewish.
Not Jewish. No, you don't want
You not Jewish, but you. Somebody said that he said he
it.
was
I'm not Jewish.
No, he said that his people.
He said he's not
Running from
Jewish.
Hitler.
They're running from Hitler.
in Poland.
Yeah, when they invaded the Blitzkrieg.
So
World War
who
II.
is your people? What nationality are you?
Polish? And then they ran to Italy. Mussolini was the leader. He was part of the Axis powers and Hitler and Japan.
And then when Poland people came to America, y'all joined forces with black people?
What?
Huh?
But no, everybody was fucked up, just like the Irish, man. They were treated just like black people. Hell,
The Irish was treated
Like-
just like black people?
No,
No, the Irish is
The Irish were indentured servants. They was not chattel slaves.
That was for a period of time.
The
7
Irish.
years.
Do you know the difference between indentured servitude and chattel slavery? You know the difference? Hey, don't like that. Hey, don't like that. Hey, don't like that over here. Don't like that. You heard what? Thank you.
Good job, Good job.
Do you know the difference between indentured servitude and chattel slavery?
How about you answer something?
I mean, no.
Yeah, that means no.
Basically.
Indentured servitude is. You said you do know? The indentured servitude is a servitude that you can at some point work to get out of. You can work 7 years to get out of your servitude to whoever you serving. Chattel slavery is slavery against your will. Is what black people had to do. It's not the same.
No.
Irish people was not the same as black people, bro.
That's right.
Every history is different.
You said what?
Every history is different.
What you mean? History is history.
But,
History is history. What the hell you
Yo,
talking about?
Irish people was locking black people in buildings and setting the ground floor on fire.
Why are there
then you
black
have
people
Irish
with
people
Irish
that are
last
racist
names?
and all that shit. Huh?
Why are there black people with Irish last names?
Why
I got one.
Yo, why up north?
Hold on. Let him answer that.
Why-
Answer that.
why-
No,
why-
I don't.
why-
Don't
why-
ask me a question, boy. Don't ask me a question, boy. Answer
Why
it.
did the Irish take the
Answer
O
my
off their
question.
name?
Why
Like
do
O'Reilly
black
and shit
people
like
have
that.
Irish last names?
Question.
No, I'm
This
asking
rebuttals
you,
your
boy.
question. This is
I'm
the answer
asking
to
you,
your
boy.
question. This is the answer
I'm
to your
asking you, boy. Why do black people have Irish last names?
Why do Irish not have Irish last names?
What? What?
Yeah, why they take
O'Neal is not an Irish name?
No, why they take the
Yo,
O off?
yo,
Because the government was hating on them. That way they took
The
the O
government
off.
hated on the Irish?
Yes,
What
that's
about
why
us?
they take the O off. So
What about us?
They weren't labeled Irish.
How did the government treat us?
Like shit.
Wasn't the
How do they
chief?
treat everybody?
Is
Like
the chief,
shit.
Is the chief of police a part of the government?
It's about money.
Hey, is the
it
chief-
ain't about race.
is the chief- is the
it's
chief of
about
police-
money, status,
Okay.
and bullshit.
For white people, is the chief of police Irish?
Like shit.
Back in the 70s, back in the
Up
50s,
north,
Police
up
are
north,
Irish.
the police was Irish.
was the chief of police Irish in the 50s?
Most people up north, like.
And what was that
mostly
chief of police doing to black
Massachusetts.
people?
Giving the police department.
Police do here.
See, he don't.
Do you even know the chief?
There's
You
no,
don't even understand.
there's no truth in him.
I don't
at
think you
all.
understand what you're saying.
Stupid, stupid questions, and you can't answer mine.
My history is stupid.
Random questions and like
Hey,
fucking
my-
like
my-
I'm the
my
shit,
history
like,
is stupid.
But you can't say anything that makes sense. 100%.
My history is
And when I
stupid.
try to open up a dialogue and tell people, or give
All
you a
you do is
rebuttal,
answer
or-
a question with a question.
No, I'm not. No, I've answered several years. You haven't done anything. Speak some knowledge.
Speak some knowledge. I'm gonna speak
Like
some
shit.
knowledge. You ready?
I actually.
I'm gonna speak some knowledge. You ready?
What have you done in your life?
You want some knowledge?
I was killed in this fuck ass jail.
You want some
Beat
knowledge?
every day by the COs.
You want some knowledge?
Wheelchair for 3 years.
Do you want some knowledge?
False.
Do you,
fucking arrest.
do you want some knowledge? You asked me for it, right? You want some knowledge? Jesus Christ is not a white man.
That's right.
Did I say that?
Watch
Did
this.
my forefathers
Want some
say
knowledge?
that? No.
Want some more knowledge?
Do you want some more knowledge?
Watch this. See, if I ask him a question, he asks me one.
See, he giving you something, but you can't even deal with it.
You asked me a question.
Wrong. You answer that question. Now I have a
What question?
question. Where did Jesus come from?
Jesus Christ comes from Bethlehem
That's right.
Where's Bethlehem?
in the Levant.
Come on.
What?
Modern day what?
This dude's an idiot.
That's the answer.
Jerusalem.
That's the answer.
What's the Levant?
What's
You don't
the,
even know Jerusalem.
what's the Levant?
Do you know what the Levant is? Thank you. He's an idiot.
Go away.
What's the Levant?
This dude's a joke, man.
Hey.
Stay out of black people's conversation.
See, there you go with the racist. See, you're racist.
No, wait. What you did was test my knowledge, and then when I gave it to you, it was above your head.
My question.
It was above your head. You tested my knowledge,
Your rep is
and then when I gave it to you, it was above your head.
And you speak about two-time losers and they feel.
Wait, there's nothing more talking down than a white man seeing black people have a conversation and then thinking he can enter it.
Right.
That's right. We just saying Bumites are proud. Proud. This nigga got no teeth in the front and he's proud. The reason he's in jail is because he's a fiend and he's strung out, but he supposes to correct us.
Right.
Only the white man is that proud. That's right. We over here discussing matters of geopolitics, man. And he joins the conversation, and he's drunk off his head, smoking a woolly. I don't know what's up with this dude, man. He can't leave. He's coming back now.
Yeah, he can't leave.
He's coming back now.
He can't go like that.
Hey, Esau, what's up, man? What's up, bro? What's up, man? Oh, your money. His money is supposed to make us respect him.
Why you pull that out?
Give me your money.
Why'd you pull that out?
I need that. Give me your money.
Hey, Esau.
Crowd walking away too.
Hey,
Why'd you pull that money out?
Hey, Esau.
Hey, he pulled that money out to say you niggas ain't got this.
Why did you pull that money out? You're a bum. You in jail for 3 years in a wheelchair. You said it.
We got homes to go home to.
Yo, we hit by a bus.
Look how proud. Look at
Esau's the damn devil at
The
the
devil,
bottom.
man.
Yo,
The devil.
I didn't like that.
You can't make this up. Now look,
I want to talk about that at some point because I didn't like that.
I understand, but when we working,
Yeah.
gotta let us work. The time is gonna come where you're gonna put on one of these shirts,
Yep.
and then you're gonna have a Bible and you're gonna quote the scriptures.
For me to because I like y'all and I've been coming out here and I'm listening, I'm reflecting on that.
Oh, you didn't like where we was.
I didn't like this conversation with that white man.
Why?
So I understand that we was having a conversation that had nothing to do with him. Y'all in a public place, and so he came and tried to engage.
And what's the first thing he tried to tell us? Trust me.
That's not my takeaway from the conversation.
That's not the first thing he told us?
And I agree. You shouldn't trust him. I
Is
agree.
that the first thing he asked us to do? Was trust him.
I don't think so. I guess what by engaging?
It's on camera.
Then I could be misremembering, and I'll admit that. He
The
might
first
have
question
that.
I asked him is, has history taught us to trust your people? He wouldn't answer that.
Eventually, I heard him say yes.
So, history has taught us to trust his people, yes?
Has taught us not to trust his people.
And then I said, so why should I trust you? What was his answer?
At one point, he said, "You shouldn't trust me because you don't know me."
No. His answer was, don't be racist. All white people are not the same.
He said multiple things, but at one point, he did say, "No, you shouldn't trust me because you don't know me."
Should we not trust him because we don't know? I don't know you.
Right.
But has history taught me not to trust my own black brother?
Right. In certain ways, it has.
History has taught me not to trust my own black brother?
History has pitted black people against each other, so it's just different.
Who did that?
Right, white people, right?
Has history taught me not to trust them?
Right, yeah, yes.
See how easily you can answer that?
Yeah.
When people lie to me, I don't like that. Remember last week?
Facts. I
Don't lie
agree.
to me.
Don't lie. Right.
Right?
Facts.
If you lie to me, I can't trust you.
Facts.
And if you did lie to me, at least apologize
Yes.
and set the record straight.
Fair. So let me ask you a question then. Is that how we engage? Because I'm reflecting on this. I don't understand how I feel. I'm trying to figure out how I feel about white people. Because I'm building things. I work with white people. I've met
you
white
have
people
no
that
choice.
I would argue are good people.
If you are on lunch break and a white person comes over to you and wants to talk about black
Right,
people
no, I feel
issues,
you, I feel
what
you.
are you gonna
I'm gonna
do?
do this. I'm gonna not have that discussion with them. But my question is, are you saying that there are no white people ever that you can engage with civilly or trust?
Why would I?
Now, hey, look at the question before you
That we
answer
can
that.
civilly trust. No.
That
Why would we want to?
Ever.
Why would we want to?
Go back to the
I would
first
think
question.
we might want to
Go
if-
back to the first question.
Yeah.
Has history taught us not to trust those people?
Yes.
So why are you asking me, are there any white people that exist that I can
Why,
trust?
why would we even second guess the thought of
Right.
not trusting them?
Because even in the history of white people oppressing black people, I would argue that there's evidence now that all white people were not all on board.
What white person has stopped it?
Man!
Stopped history from doing that. What collective of white people has stopped that?
Maybe it hasn't gotten to a collective. I agree. It hasn't gotten to a collective. That's why they were successful. That's why they
If
continue.
there was good enough white people for us to trust, then the
Slavery would have never happened.
I
the one or
agree.
two that you
In the
saying,
past.
or the
I
couple that
agree.
you're saying, even right now,
Right.
that you're saying are good people,
So I
they would
agree.
stop what's going on right now.
So, okay, so I was born in 1998.
I was born a year before you.
Right. So there are white people, people of all different races who aren't black, who are born today, and are seeing and are learning the same history
see it.
and are seeing how nasty their own
They
people have
have
been.
no choice but to see it. They
Right.
do it blatantly and open.
Fair.
But what are they doing about it?
Right. So what if? So I'm asking because I have met people and maybe they're showing me their true
You
colors.
believe in the Bible, right?
I do.
So let me answer that question with a
Can you
scripture.
get it? Can you get it?
Get Ezra chapter 4.
That's all I'm trying to.
Oh, I thought you was gonna get Sirach 12.
Go get Sirach 12.
That's a good one.
Because your question is,
He wants to
He wants
find
them
one
to-
to trust.
to-
No. I don't want
eventually-
to find nobody. But if one appears
wants
to
to
me
help us
and wants to
prove
help,
it, right?
Think of that
and
question.
will lay down their life. Right.
he
Malcolm
asked-
X's mom was a white woman who detested white people.
Okay, and
Hated
what
white
did she
people.
do?
I don't like
and
that
she married the
narrative.
darkest black man. The dark black preacher had a bunch of black kids.
And what happened to the woman that Malcolm X ended up being with, who got him locked up?
I don't know about all that.
you don't know that.
But I'm talking about his mom. But let's talk about his mom because that's the woman I got up.
Y'all welcome to join this conversation,
It's
man.
not just about one white person.
We talking about
I understand
geopolitics
that.
real quick. All right.
See, this is what they have done to our people.
They make you feel guilty.
Yep, they do.
Why is the black girl with horns on?
I don't know. It's like some type of Comic-Con.
Because I'm with it.
You feel guilty for keeping your trust exclusive. Jewish people don't feel guilty about
No,
that.
they don't.
No race of people feel guilty
Think about that statement before you
You
respond.
feel guilty for reserving your trust.
I don't agree with that.
Hey, brothers, let me ask you this. Watch how this conversation goes, because I believe they from your generation. You're not racist. I'm not putting that on you. Now, look what I'm about to ask you. Has history taught you not to trust white people? You don't think history has taught you not to trust white people?
Well, in the way that they teach it to us, they don't show it in that much.
How do they teach it to us?
They lessen it.
What happened in history? Were your people taken slaves and brought here? Was Jim Crow laws made to oppress you? Were you lied to in the education system? Were you lied to religiously? Jesus, the white boy, the picture they gave you, was that a lie? Have white people shown you in history that you cannot trust them?
In a way, yeah, absolutely.
Are you racist because you don't trust them? See how easy that is?
Now, can I ask them a question?
Go ahead.
So, in today, are there any non-black people that you feel like you can trust?
Did you hear what he just asked him?
What?
Say it again.
Are there any white people or people who are not black that you feel like you can trust today? Whether they're your friends, people, but
Did history teach you to trust them, or is that your choice? See?
so you're from your own personal.
I didn't make him say
I
that.
understand that.
Personal choice.
Do you understand it?
Do you understand what I just asked you?
I do.
So now, if white people do some foul shit to you, the ones you trusted, do you have to blame yourself? You wouldn't blame yourself?
You trust
When history
them. When
already
it shows you, you can't trust them.
History already showed you.
Well, yeah, it was my mistake to trust them.
Yeah.
But
Because
I'm gonna take it as a lesson.
And then trust another one after.
Because history shows you that they come to you.
He's
wanting
thinking
to-
about it.
They want to be your friend. At least that's what they say. But at the end of the day, they gonna fuck you over.
Right.
And that's the discussion that we have.
And what we're saying is, it's not racist to reserve your trust. It is not racist. For me to say, bro, history, you people will be my friend, and then when the police come around, you'll dime me out. Right?
They even put that in TV, in movies.
So I don't have to trust you, but I'm not racist for not trusting you. Do white women with purses trust you? Are they racist?
Can a white person earn your trust?
Wait, I asked them something. Are they racist? When they see you and she goes like this, was she racist for doing that?
I think she was.
Wow.
Really?
She was fed the narrative that we're all thieves. We all gonna rob her and hurt her, right?
Now, in history, have we shown white people that they can trust us?
Absolutely.
Then why, when you get pulled over, you treat it like that?
Think about it. Think about it.
You have proven to the white man that you want to be his friend. So why is it when you get pulled over, you get treated like that? Confounded. You are not racist. It's a conundrum. You're not racist to reserve your trust.
I agree.
And that's the beginning of being a nationalist. That's the beginning of feeling okay to put your own people's needs in the front. Black people don't do that. Your politicians are not comfortable running on a campaign of
My people first.
I would like to help my brothers. They're not comfortable running on that. Right? Why? Because it seems what? Why is it racist for me to love my own people? Is it racist for other nations to love their own people? So why is it racist when you do it? Who taught you that it was racist?
I agree with everything you just said.
Focus group.
I agree with what you just said.
Okay.
Now, can I ask you another question?
Anything.
Because you were right to reserve your trust and have
It's interesting.
distrust of especially white people. Now, can a white person
earn your trust.
I'm gonna ask this question to a white person. Do you want your daughter to marry a black man? He'll say no. I'll say, but could a black man exist that you would want your daughter? I'm begging this man to want me. That's what you're doing.
That's not what I'm
That
saying.
question- that
what
question
I'm
is
saying
doing that.
is there are you just gave an example of if the police come, a white person not going to jump in front of you and say, "Yo, shoot me." I know white people who will do that. I know white people who will say that. I still don't trust them for the reason that you're saying. But I grew up.
I don't believe you. Your word is not good enough. I'm never gonna believe that until I
That
see
word
that.
is based on experience, right? Because I come from a place that's not predominantly black. I came from a place that was that was one of those Jewish hubs that y'all was talking about. That was full of Asians, different types of Asians, Hispanics, all that. And everything you're saying is right. They hate black people, all of them. I agree. As communities, but some young people of all different backgrounds say we see what that history is. So the more that we learn, we see how the police are treating y'all, and we're not about that.
And
so
what?
when the police come around, we're gonna protect y'all. We're gonna stand in front of y'all. We will try to.
Look at what you just said.
When white people have been doing this in history, saying, "Bro, I'm on your side, bro. I like black people. What my people are doing, I don't rock with it." And then turn on you. Then
But that's
what?
not what I. Okay, so to that point.
So you just gotta
I
give
agree.
them the opportunity. You saying
That's
telling us
what
to
he's-
give them the opportunity.
That's
to
what
turn.
he's saying. He's asking us to give
them
white
the
people the
opportunity.
chance to hurt us.
Again. And again.
Because he's chastising me for reserving my right not to trust them.
No, I understand what you're saying.
Do you
And
understand?
I would
This is
be-
sick.
No, that makes
This
sense.
is sick,
No,
bro.
But now, right? Because so with all that, so let's say you're like, you know what? You're showing me that you want to be my friend. I don't trust you because history has taught me not to trust you. Are you saying you cannot engage with that person
That's not
and get
what we
any?
said.
not what we said.
Because at the end of the day, we live here
Right.
with them.
You have to.
You
some
have to.
extent.
You have as
What does
people.
engaging got to do with trusting?
As people,
I agree. That's
yeah,
right.
as people
I
that
agree.
understand what this book talking about, you gotta have some type of wisdom and discernment at all times, no matter who you talking to, no matter who's around you. So we're not just gonna go. It's white people that walk past all the time. We're not just.
And there they go right there.
Forget you, white man. I'm gonna kill you. We're not. That's
We're not like that.
See, okay, so I agree with everything
White
you
people
said.
right there. We ain't saying
But,
nothing to them.
but from that interaction with that man, that's the sentiment that I got.
What other?
I got the sentiment of fuck y'all white people. I want to antagonize. But you just said that's not how y'all.
What
are.
other?
Engage them.
How you expected us to react with him when it's nothing but so-called black people right here having a conversation that benefits only so-called black people about our issues, and he butts in the conversation
And says some
I would have preferred is if we said, "Sir, this conversation is not for you. Please leave."
Yeah, I said that multiple times.
There was multiple people saying multiple things. I was confused at what was going on.
It sounds like you're trying to make an excuse.
I'm
Look,
not
we're
trying to
gonna
make no
go to the
excuse.
Bible. Read this.
It's the book of Ezra, chapter 4.
Start at verse 1.
So you're saying there's no validity to
Hold on,
the
let
to
the Bible
what
talk.
I was
No,
trying
we
to
gonna let
say?
the Bible
No,
talk.
it's not. And this is why.
Let the Bible talk.
Because you believe
You
in the
gotta
Bible,
learn.
right?
Yes.
You gotta learn.
You believe in the Bible, right? Read this. Start at verse 1.
I've learned that I cannot trust white people. I know that for a
Let him
fact.
read the Bible.
Read this. Read
All
this.
he's basically saying is give white people a chance, man.
No, that's not what I'm
Give
saying.
him a chance,
buddy,
man.
But now you're mischaracterizing what
Nah,
I'm
that's
saying.
not
It
what you're
is
saying.
what you're
That's
That's
saying.
what you're saying, bro.
It
You're
is.
saying give him a chance. That's what
Put
you're
it in a
saying.
sentence.
I'm saying that if a white person shows that they can be useful to some capacity, let them be useful.
Haven't they been attempting to show that for years now?
So, no,
And what are the results?
really, they haven't. No, most white people have continued to do what they've always done.
Yo, who said we can't use a white man? Oh, I can't use an Indian. I
Right.
can't use somebody from another nation.
Right.
Did we ever say that?
We talking about trust.
Look, you said,
That's all
you
we
said-
talking about.
You said they have to show you. That means to showcase their skill in being trusted.
Right.
They have to be put in a position to be trusted in, right? So you're saying to give a white person that position.
Those positions already exist because of where we are.
You give him that position.
I
No,
want a white person to give me all the names of the cops in the Atlanta police force that are racist.
yeah. Say that again.
I want a white person to
Yeah.
give me every name of the racist cops in the Atlanta police force and deliver it to me.
I agree with everything that y'all are saying. No,
No,
seriously. No,
That would be someone I would
I
be
agree.
willing to trust.
I
You
agree.
did that for me?
then I would trust him. I feel you.
I want a white person to give me a list of everybody who's racist in the Atlanta judicial system.
Now look,
Give me an audio recording of them being racist and put it in my hand.
Listen.
Who's gonna do it?
probably no one. But now listen to what I'm saying.
Okay then.
I know that.
Let's
I know
read
that
this.
better than anyone else.
Let's read the Bible. No, you've been talking. You've been talking.
I've been trying to bring this out. Let's read this. Let's read this.
I got two scriptures.
Okay.
This is Ezra chapter
We got a
4.
scripture too.
You gotta read loud.
This is Ezra 4 and 1.
Can y'all hear? Everybody hear?
Now when the adversaries of Judah and Benjamin heard that the children of the captivity,
These are the adversaries of Judah and of the Jews, which are heathen.
Right.
Because in the time of Ezra, he was allowed to come back to the land of the Lord, and he had heathens with him as servants. These are the adversaries of the Jews. Read.
All right.
when they heard that the children of the captivity built the temple of the Lord God of Israel,
When they knew we was building the temple, rebuilding our temple back to the Lord, read,
then they came to Zerubbabel
one of the governor.
and to the chief of the fathers, and said unto them, let us build with you.
Yo, we don't like them. We trying to help y'all. We with y'all.
They did the same thing to the Black Panthers.
And the same thing with the Black Lives Matter, but we see how that turned out.
Hey, they tried it with Malcolm X, that example he used.
Right?
What Malcolm said.
We want to help y'all, man. Read.
Yeah.
What did Zerubbabel, the governor, say?
Wait, I want to talk to you. I'm going to listen.
For we seek your God
They want to worship with us,
as ye do, and we sacrifice unto him.
and we want to do the same thing that y'all doing.
Since the days of Asarhaddon, king of Ashur,
Trying to certify themselves.
right.
We worship Yahweh too.
which brought us up thither.
I got
But
black
Zerubbabel and Jeshua and the rest of the chief of the fathers of Israel
What they say?
said unto them, ye have nothing to do with
You ain't
us
got nothing to do with us.
to build a house unto our God. But we ourselves together
We gonna do it by ourselves.
will build unto the Lord God.
So
I appreciate that. And that's
It's one more.
That's okay.
It's like this.
Like, yo, I appreciate that.
No, I needed to hear that.
Okay,
I'm saying
okay,
I agree with that.
Watch this. This is Sirach, chapter 12 and verse 10. It says, never trust thine enemy. For like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness.
Iron is short of rust, bro.
Listen, though he humble himself and go crouching, take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away. Watch this.
Take heed of them.
Wait, Hassan had brought out a crazy point, right? Watch this. He says, set him not by thee, lest when he hath overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place.
That's exactly what's been happening to us.
That's
Some
crazy.
people that stole our identity.
Yeah.
The dude want to talk about from Poland. Because Hitler chased his people, chased the Jewish people from Poland. What the hell, right? What is he talking about?
I'm going to internalize what you just
Watch
said.
this, watch this.
gonna internalize.
This
No,
13.
Aaron is not pleased.
Nah, I don't.
he mean he gonna meditate on that.
No, what I mean is now when I go back, now I know that for my business, maybe I need to stop working with white people.
That's business, bro. That's
Or-
business. That's different
So,
from
trust.
trusting them.
I need you to understand.
Well, for my business, but
If you're doing business, bro, you gotta do business with people that come and want your
Make
business.
it plain.
but if my business is to build is black liberation, then I need to be bringing in people who I can trust.
Of course.
So then I can.
Wait, so is your business black?
That is what my business.
And you have
Why
white
would you
people
have white people in your business?
I'm from a position. I look. I was born in a certain place with certain cards. I'm trying to figure out how to build from my position. So while I'm learning and acquiring more knowledge that I'm going to internalize and go back with, I had to try to figure out how to create my path.
You might have to. You definitely gonna have to rethink that. If you have a business
That's what I'm
that's
saying.
focused on black liberation,
I
you need to have
understand that.
black people.
I just said I'm
only
going
in
to
your
internalize
business.
that and take it back.
It would be unwise to have people whose natural interests wouldn't align with yours
Right.
in positions of power in an organization like that.
I would never give them positions of power, but despite that, I agree
Bro,
with what you're
you
saying.
could hire
I think
you could
you're
hire
right.
some white lady that look like that, and she just want to push paperwork,
Yeah.
and she's fucking tapping the place.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
And she's
You're right.
looking at
I
your
agree.
paperwork.
That's why I'm internal. I'd say I'm agreeing.
Am I right?
I agree. I'm internalizing that, and I'm agreeing with that. That's good. So, the whole and I need that having that is reframing how I felt about that in that interaction.
You know what I'm saying?
But since I'm agreeing with everything that y'all said,
One more point before you get
Let him finish and then
I would just say then if we really don't want to, if that's how we feel about white people, why not just say collectively, we just not going to talk to them when they walk by?
because we can't not talk to them. We live here in America.
Right.
We have to deal with them.
Maybe because it's in the recordings.
Give me that.
You did say, "Yo, this is not for you." You said it multiple
Yeah,
Hold on, one
because
second.
that conversation that
I
we
felt
had
like
was
if
not
there was a collective, bro, we're not talking to you. Please leave. That's how I
Hold on. Look, man. You not about to tell brothers that do this work in the worst zone in Atlanta
asking.
how they supposed to do it.
I'm not. I'm trying to.
So you're
learn.
gonna listen. So listen. We're not about to see the white man and go, "Hey, sir, can you go so we can talk about this privately?" We read the devil his judgment. Give a damn how he felt, bro. The inferiority complex that we have is like a governor on a car. You can only go so fast and the governor kick in. That's what's built into us. Like, oh, there's a white dude here, tone it down. No, we don't have that governor, bro.
no.
We don't give a damn. We'll tell Trump he's a goddamn devil
Right, that's right.
with cameras on.
So Bill Gates said,
We don't care.
right.
Elon Musk,
The police, whoever.
whoever.
Don't care. But we use wisdom when we be doing things.
This guy, them, we don't care.
That's right.
Read what you got.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 28 and verse 8.
Look what the Lord said.
The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence.
So we speak in front of them. We tell them they judgment. Jonah went to Nineveh and told everybody they're going to die.
That's right.
And the king got cut.
And they are serious.
You don't care. We don't have that inferiority complex no more. One thing the truth does is it takes that veil off your mind, man.
Right.
White man ain't better than me. Ain't nobody better than me. I'm a child of the Most High. That's right. I'm the top nation. Now I have something called self-esteem. Now, that's why they hate Kanye.
Right.
Who you talking to like that, boy? And he's like, I'm a billionaire. I talk to you how I want to talk to you.
Right.
And now they say, oh, well, we're gonna take your money away. They're not just gonna say, well, freedom of speech. Other people said things and if that's what Kanye want to say, let him say. No, we're gonna learn you. We're gonna fix you, boy.
Right.
And that's what that bum proposed to do. He proposed to fix our viewpoint.
Right.
Are you kidding me? Go ahead, man.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 55, and I'm going to start at verse 20. He hath put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him. He hath broken his covenant. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter.
That's what you looking to hear. You want a white person to come up and go, hey, I'm not like the other guy. Hey, half my family's black, bro.
That's not what I want. And you talking like you know me. I'm really listening, but that's not me.
No, I'm reading your spirit.
I know white people like an expert.
Me too.
Right?
Me too. Me too. I did too. I did too.
I know that. So what you're saying about me is false. I am not looking for a white person to say, hey, I'm not like the other whites. I want you to show me. I want you to go disown. I want you to don't talk. Show me with your actions.
Why are you giving them a chance to show you anything?
And that I understand. So that's the point that I'm taking in. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm not going to give you an opportunity to hurt me.
Right.
No.
I need to finish this.
Because of this right here.
Because of this right here. Go ahead. And then you finish.
This Sirach 12 and 13. So
The Bible is beautiful.
it says, who will pity the charmer that is bitten with the serpent? Or any such as come nigh with wild beasts?
You went to it. You I'm going to rehab this pit bull. He's okay. He's okay. It's not. Well, whose fault is that? Ain't nobody tell you to pet that dog.
That's what you get.
That's what you get.
Ain't nobody gonna pity the charmer. He charming the snake, and the snake ain't listening and bite him, and he's poisoned now.
What's up, y'all?
He was playing with a poisonous snake.
What's going on? What's going on?
Because that's how Jake get. He gonna get bit.
Yeah.
He sit there and watch.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, don't do that. It's a poisonous snake. It's gonna bite you.
But I ain't going to leave. I'm going to see if you're going to.
I'm gonna watch it.
Ain't doing it anyway.
I mean, I'm gonna bring up a point, right?
Hey, what happened to the nigga from Animal Planet? Playing with
Stingray.
that damn thing killed his ass.
All right.
Everybody knew that was coming at some point.
I want to bring up a point, right?
What's his name? Alligator Man?
What's his name?
Steve Irwin.
Yeah. Now he was the crocodile.
Crocodile
hunter. Yeah. Yo, let me say something, right? Every movement that we've had they want to be a part of.
Of course.
And if they're not a part of, they want to subtly destroy it one way or another. Think about it, man. Every movement. Why do we want them involved in what we got going on?
And now knowing that your business is a black liberation, you should definitely learn from the past black liberations.
That's why I was internally trying. But you answered the question with the Bible for me. So I have one more question.
He was making a point.
I'm sorry, dog.
I mean, I think that's the gist of my point. You understand the point, right? Let him drop this precept.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish this. All right. So it says, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. So you see, like the brothers are saying, I mean, even look at all the Native Americans. How many treaties did they keep? Right. Out of every movement that we've had, like the brother said, they've tried to infiltrate everyone. Which one have they done right by us with? Name one prominent white person in history that has done right and given his life to help us. Name one. You grew up around. You said this new generation. Name one.
And I gotta add to this point. How are they in the position to help us at all? These people that you're talking about have benefited off the rape, rob, and murder that their grandfathers and fathers and ancestors have done to us.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? They build their wealth off of our dead bodies, man.
Right.
So you talking about somebody who can help you or benefit you? Well, they in position for a reason. Yeah. They done did my granddaddy dirty, man.
Yeah. Right.
And I know that, and I feel that in my bones and in my blood.
That's right.
Why should I trust that man?
That's right.
I want to lift up my people.
That's it.
And that's what we all about here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Nation building, man.
Thanks a lot.